is you're doing division of polynomials the old-fashioned way. Okay, so let's look at the first example. You have 3x to the fourth minus 5x cubed plus 4x minus 6 divided by x squared minus 3x plus 5, right? Okay, so now this is just like old-time division. Here's what you're going to do. Put your division symbol down, right? This is long division you're doing, like you do with numbers back in elementary school. Okay, now which one's going inside the division and which one's going outside? Where does 3x to the fourth minus 5x cubed plus 4x minus 6 go? Where does that go? Inside or outside? That's the insider, and this one's the outsider. Very good, you're right, okay? Right, that one's the insider, right? And here it goes, and put it on the inside. Okay? All right. And then the other one's the outside. Okay, now look what I've already done. When you see what you're dividing into, right? Okay, do you notice this? Every power has to be represented. So you see, here's x to the fourth, here's x to the third. There's no x squared. Do you see that? So since there's no x squared, it tells you this down here, right? Since there's no x squared, you have to put in there an x squared, which is 0x squared. So making sense, everything always has to be represented from the highest power down to the constant in order for this to work successfully. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. It's very visual. All right, does everybody have this on their paper? Hold on. Now watch. X squared times what is 3x to the fourth? Try again. 3x squared. Right. 3x squared is correct. You're going to write 3x squared up here. Right there. Okay, now what do? Now you turn around and multiply. 3x squared times x squared is how much? 3x to the fourth. You're going to write it right there. 3x to the fourth. Okay, 3x squared times negative 3x is how much? Negative 9? Negative 9x cubed, right? Negative 9x cubed is correct. Negative 9x cubed. Let's go see it. Okay, 3x squared times 5 is how much? 15x squared. Okay, so I'm going to put 15x squared right there. Okay, so 15x squared. Are you making sense so far? Well, see, this is like what you learned back in elementary when you did just with new numbers, right? Okay, now look, when you did this back in elementary school, when you got to here, what is it you always had to do? Subtract. You got it. You're going to subtract now. So I'm going to subtract, right, all of that, right? This is where the mistakes are always made, okay? I mean, if you're going to make a mistake, this is where it happens. Okay, so look, here's what's going to happen. 3x to the fourth minus 3x to the fourth. How much is that? That becomes 0. That's supposed to always happen. The first term will always cancel out. Okay? Negative 5x cubed minus negative 9x cubed. How much is that? 4x cubed. That's right. It should be 4x cubed. That's what you're going to see there. 4x cubed. Okay, the next one. 0x squared minus 15x squared. How much is that? Now wait, you mumbled there. What is it? Negative 15x squared. It's negative 15x squared. That's right. There's that. Everybody understanding so far? All right, let me ask you this. What are you going to do with these two things? Bring them all down. That's right. See, you guys know this from elementary school. You're just going to bring it down. So there's that one. I'm bringing it down, right? And there's that. I'm bringing it down. Does that make sense? Okay, now what do? We do the whole thing over again. All right? X squared times what is 4x cubed? 4x, okay? 4x is correct. So here we go. So positive 4x. Let's receive it. Okay, what do you do now? All right, no. What do you do now? Now you multiply, right? Okay. So 4x times x squared is how much? 4x cubed. That's what you're going to see. 4x cubed. All right, 4x times negative 3x is how much? Negative 12x squared. That's what you're going to see there. Negative 12x squared. Right there. Okay, 4x times 5 is how much? 20x, right, 20x, positive 20x. That's what you're going to see there. Okay, now what's the next thing I'm going to do? Subtracting it. Okay, so let's go through and subtract. Okay, so we're subtracting all these, right? Okay, so how much is 4x cubed minus 4x cubed? 0. How much is negative 15x squared minus negative 12x squared? Negative 3x squared, right? Negative 3x squared is what you should see. Okay, how much is 4x minus 20x? Negative 16x is right, negative 16x. Okay, what do I do with that negative 6 on the side? And bring it on down. Okay, here we go. We're going to bring that down also. There we go, negative 6. Okay, so now we're there, all right? Okay, now we do it again. All right, so what's x squared times 1 is negative 3x squared. Negative 3. Okay, negative 3 is squared. It's negative 3. Okay, what do you do next? Multiply, right. Okay, so negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. That's supposed to always happen. It has to equal each other. All right, negative 3 times negative 3x is 9x, right? Positive 9x is right. Positive 9x. And negative 3 times 5 is how much? Negative 15 is correct. Negative 15. There's that. Okay. And then we're going to do what? Subtract. Okay. All right. So how much is negative 3x squared minus negative 3x squared? 0. Once again, so that's the head cancel. How much is negative 16x minus 9x? Negative 25x is right. Negative 25x. There you go. How much is negative 6 minus negative 15? 9. Positive 9 is correct. Okay. Okay. Now, here comes the tricky part now. All right, let me ask you this. X squared times 1 is negative 25x. You can't do that. Exactly. You can't do that, which means what? This is what? You know the answer to this. This is, what do you call that? That's my remainder. This is the remainder. That's my remainder right there. Okay? So negative 25x plus 9 becomes my remainder. Okay, so what am I going to do now? Now I got to write down the remainder. So I'm going to write down, okay, negative 25x plus 9, my remainder. Okay, over, now what's it going to be over? Not over 1. You know this. You guys know this. Just think back to elementary when you did this elementary. Over what? Now, okay, now it's going to be, okay, it's going to be over the divisor right here. Over what you're dividing by. Over x squared minus 3x plus 5. Okay, what you're dividing by. Okay. All right, now, here's the thing. Now, this is almost right, except it's missing one thing. Always this part and this part, then you always got to combine them together, so you always put a plus sign between them. So now we're going to put a plus between them, like that, right? And that's your answer right there. You got it.